Very clever. Fiendishly clever.
How long did that take you?
Oh, about 3 hours.
3 hours.
My old sword, Sting.
Silly name for a sword. Too colloquial.
Well, you can't call a sword Gordon Sumner, can you?
Eesh, that's a deep cut.
There'll be a Venn diagram of people who appreciate that.
There won't be many people.
No, but they'll really appreciate it. Did his eyes just change?
Yeah, they turned all Gollum-y.
Why?
Boromir, you're always asking why this, why that. You went from Gollum into Gollum, didn't you? That's begun to turn Bilbo into Gollum too. All ring paths lead to Gollum.
Yeah, but Gollum turned into Gollum over several hundred years, largely due to malnutrition, didn't he? You can't just have Gollum eyes for 1 second and then go back to normal, can you?
I don't know. It's magic or something.
Yeah, seems like a cop-out.
I'm sorry for everything.
And he lived happily ever after for the rest of his days.
With him no oath nor bond is laid to go further than you will.
I felt like sacking it off after the first afternoon.
Imagine if we'd all done that. Frodo would have been f***ed.
Mordor, Gandalf. Is it left or right?
Left.
Jeepers! Good thing you were there, Gandalf.
I know. He'd have been halfway to Fallington before he realised. I'm glad we did it, but wouldn't do it again.
Save the world.
Camp for like 100 days straight. We didn't have any sleeping mats. Oh, you know, I mean, bottles of shampoo Legolas brought.
Bill the pony's poor back looked like it would break asunder.
Our road turns east to Mordor.
Looks grim.
Those sausages had been out of the fridge for 8 days. Pippin's idea. Like the Falls of Rorus, both in.
You have a fry-up every day. Yeah, we did.
Good, very good.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think the Fellowship could have done with a few less members who actively required training on the job.
Pippin was a great student, actually, Gandalf.
Oh, why don't you marry him then, if you love him so much?
I don't want to marry him. What was it like camping with the Fellowship then, Gandalf?
Mixed bag. Gimli wasn't very good at burying his poo.
Us dwarves just aren't used to needing to bury our poo. We live in underground chasms, so we usually just poo off a ledge into a big pit.
Legolas didn't realize that the tents aren't soundproof.
Today's poos are yesterday's problems. That's what we say.
What do you mean about my tent not being soundproof?
When you think you're having a sly tug in your tent, Legolas, everyone can hear you. You know that? I know, it's the fact that he's like, for some reason.
I'll do both.
You know when you think you're having a sly tug in your tent, Legolas? Everyone can hear you.
Boromir, please. There's no need to be coarse.
I'd say we were taking the long way round. Gandalf, we could pass the mines of Moria.
Oh, no, not this argument again.
Leave it, all right?
Honestly, Legolas is terrible with maps. Every time we go out, just let me navigate. I'm the wood elf.
Seriously, mate, nobody's
We
interested.
go round and round in circles, and it's up to Muggins here to find a shortcut to get him back on track.
Honestly, all your stories are so boring.
Right.
See, the honeymoon period didn't last long.
Oh, hobbits get terribly grouchy without their home comforts. Always kicking people in the back of the leg.
Crabine from Dunland!
Did you say crows?
Oh, gee, yeah, I could have said they were crows, couldn't I, Boromir? Except they weren't crows. They were Crabane from Dunland. Oh, what? You think I should have said crows too?
I know better than to say anything.
I suppose I should have said big flying plums as well, should I?
Why would you say big flying plums?
Well, it would have been about as accurate as saying crows. Because they weren't crows.
Yeah, but they're more like crows than they're like big flying plums, though.
Actually, the plum is the closest living relative to the Crabane from Dunland, so it would have been fine, actually.
Right. Lovely to have you over, Legolas.
Whatever. I only came because Gimli insisted.
It's all just so lovely to be back together as a family.
We must take the pass of Caradhras.
Looks all right. Wait, did you wash your clothes? I mean, Gimli honked even. Damn it. Wait, did you wash your clothes? I mean, Gimli, for fuck's sake. Just the fact that he sat right there as well. Did you wash your clothes? I mean, Gimli honked even at the council. I can't do it quietly. Wait, you did wash your clothes, right? I mean, Gimli honked even at the council.
Yeah, I mean, the washing was fine. It was the drying that... I'd just done a big wash. Then, yeah, of course we have to take the bloomin' path of Caradhras. Try drying your clothes in a freezing blizzard.
As you wish. I care not.
And the Razzie Award for the worst actor goes to...
Seriously, I wasn't that bothered about the ring. Actually, until we started watching this, I'd completely forgotten there even was a ring.
So, Gandalf, you tried to leave.
No, you spoke crow.
Yes, started during the Great Plague, then just kept my hand in. I spend a week in a fir tree every year just so I'm ticking over.
Oh, yeah? Say something in bird.
Tweet, 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 tweet. Tweet, 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 tweet.
You're lucky I don't know any bird. You could be saying anything.
And if that fails, where then will you go?
Gandalf! You didn't tell us that Saruman was telepathically communicating with you during the mission.
Wasn't malicious telepathy. Just catch-ups.
What?
Do not seriously think that a little betrayal to the Dark Lord Sauron would get in the way of our catch-ups, did you? There are none who can.
Yeah, we catch up most days. Have done for an age.
Didn't really need to send those crows after you, to be honest. They need the exercise.
You mean Crabane from Dunland?
No, those were crows.
Oh. Easy mistake to make.
If the mountain defeats you,
You're all so heavy-footed. I felt like Hannibal taking the elephants over the Himalayas.
That looks unpleasant. Especially if you don't own shoes.
It's the altitude that gets out. You have a banging headache. And if I'd known we'd be taking the path of Caradhras, I'd have brought a blooming coat. I had one thin robe, and the rest was shorts.
We really should have put more thought into the packing.
How were the rest of you so well prepared?
Well, Elrond warned us how hard the road would be.
I'm sure you said just pack for glamping.
I said make sure you pack Glamdring.
Ah, great. Great.
if the mountain defeats you, will you risk a more dangerous road?
So these catch-ups were mostly just... what? You teasing him?
More or less. Pointing out all the things he was doing wrong, having a bit of cheeky fun.
Wow. You guys are hilarious.
All I can remember is everything shriveling. You know, the Michelin Man.
Legolas, you know, if you're so damn fleet of foot, you could have taken one of the two hobbits I was carrying.
No point us all being tired.
There is a fell voice on the air.
That's my Legolas. So clever talking quietly like that. Obviously at that altitude too much loud noise could disrupt the snow and cause an avalanche. Always switched on.
Well, I'll know for next time.
Shadow and flame.
Through chuffing Moria. That was not the plan.
And what else do you suggest? If you say eagles, I'm actually gonna scream.
Go through the mines of Moria. Let the ring bearer decide.
Why did you let the bearer decide?
Decision fatigue.
You should let one of the burdens make a key decision because you were tired.
You know, Boromir, if you did any planning for this trip...
Whoa! I'd have done some planning for it if you'd asked me.
Well, that's the point. I shouldn't need to ask. You should just do it.
Gandalf, we appreciate everything you did to plan this trip.
Kept saying we should go to my city. With free accommodation.
Feel from outside the fellowship, and a fear from within.
Who were you referring to?
No, I don't remember.
Doesn't sound like general advice.
Oh, probably Merry.
Merry.
Yeah, he was going for thirds on the fry-ups before others had even finished their first.
And he took the crispiest bacon. Oh, I actually like my bacon less done. Weird.
Oh, it's quite simple. If you want a friend, you speak the password and the doors will open.
Ah, easy. I assume you started by rifling through the word friend in every language.
I wish I hadn't been so damn confident.
What are you going to do then?
Knock your head against these doors, Peregrine Took.
Another one for the tally. What?
You know what? You're so lucky he didn't include that.
Include what?
Using Pippin as a battering ram for over an hour.
Gandalf.
Well, had anyone thought of a better use for him? Huh? Huh?
Mines are no place for a pony.
Bye-bye, Bill.
Go on, Bill. Go on.
Did he just slap that horse's ass?
I have a problem.
Is that 8? Now that's a big one.
What's the Elvish word for friend?
Melon.
Very clever. Fiendishly clever.
How long did that take you?
Oh, about 3 hours.
3 hours?
Well, I assume they wouldn't use a password where the actual password is included in the password hint.
Probably how the gobos got in the first place. Dad told Balin he should have used the auto-strong password.
That's what I was assuming. Almon Ethenin Edrathamin. Roughly translates to M hashtag capital P 52S @AP $V.
It's usually at least 9 characters. I must include a hobbit, a dwarf, and a special character.
Ooh, like a wizard?
Yes, Gandalf. You're a special character.
Oh, this reminds me of that time in the other flat when you all came to my gig.
And just where might you be sneaking off to?
Just heading out for some solar beers down by the river.
But Charlie treads so loudly, I could have heard he was leaving in the dark.
Oh, you can keep your forked tongue behind your teeth. What about 3 nights ago? Do you remember? 2 a.m.?
Oh, well, my keys.
Safe. Elvis word for friend.
Is it, Buddy? Guy? Oh, it's, watermelon.
It's a regular melon.
Melon.
How can you keep forgetting your keys? They're words.
I'm old, and you can only speak English.
Classic Englishman.
Okay, well, we just headed out.
Give me that. Oh, you're doing a stand-up gig. Oh my God, you look nervous. Why do you look so nervous?
I'm not. I'm just,
Oh, we should come. I'm going to bring everyone from my fellowship.
That's why I didn't tell anyone.
Oh, fine. But the 3 of us are coming. I've been watching so much Jimmy Carr. Oh, when do we heckle?
No, you're not supposed to heckle.
Oh, right. So the audience thinks it's organic. I knew I'd been safe in the rotting veg at the bottom of this fridge for something.
Gandalf,
Gandalf. He's not funny.
Thank you very much for that reception. My favourite impression to do is Gandalf, the wizard. He's always smoking weed, isn't he, Gandalf? You never see him without that pipe. Must be hard to get hold of a dealer in the Shire, though.
Good morning. Do you have Old Toby, finest pipeweed in the South Farthing? Cool, 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 sound. Absolutely buzzing. We'll take a 20 baggins. And a 20 baggins of Coke. And don't be cutting with any of that Barocca shit. If my piss glows orange, I'll know.
Is that how you see me? You just think of me as some dubious and pothead.
It was for comedic effect.
It's not even accurate. I mean, it sounds like it was written by someone who's never bought drugs in their life.
I mean, I haven't.
And you know what? These comments are bang on. The Shire is actually the easiest place to get weed. It's their main export.
Oh, I know, right? It's like you're saying, oh, it must be hard to get hold of a croissant dealer in France.
Or a misogyny dealer in Italy.
Jokes don't have to be factually correct.
Yeah, but as an audience, we expect a bare minimum of due diligence. I mean, it's so easy to play to the crowd with Bilbo bollocks
Right,
like
okay.
that.
If you think it's that easy, there's an open mic in Hobbiton tomorrow. You want to do it?
You know what? I will. You didn't think I was going to do it, but I actually will. Because of which, that's the difference between an elf and a hobbit. Because he's so small, because he's a hobbit. Oh no, you got that one, didn't you? Jeez, that light is bright. What was that? Oh, sorry, I thought you said something. I mean, that one was really just for Otto Proudfoot. Right, no, support the hecklers. He was, yeah, that was pretty good. You know what, just toot the lot of yous.
No, okay, all right, okay, come on, guys. That was his first time. It's not as easy as it looks, okay? That was very brave.
Wait, is this a flashback within a flashback? You live your whole life running around Moria, at the slightest noise constantly getting called to arms in the middle of the night. Finally, there are enemies to kill, a chance for deeds of renown and valor, and you got shot before you get through the door.